right hand and also the left hook.
And then Robeisy comes in with a three-punch combination, digs to the body, and he smiles and nods his head.
Boxer, now there's a lot of talk in his camp about physical strength, that he's a constant moving target. He's either going high, going low, dropping his head. He's
Stand there and exchange with him.
Has an opportunity to do so, fires off.
That's what
putting the punches together, and I think there's a fighting sitting down and knowing when to sit down. He doesn't want to take his gifts away.
Just landed a good left hand, then goes to the body. To your point, landing 43% of his total punches, Dre. More efficient, more effective.
more efficient, more effective, and accurate. But Tess, let me tell you something. What he's doing as Nova slow down a bit.
Beat uppercut awkwardly to great success. The world champion.
He's looking for perfect opportunity.
And Catterall on top.
He hurt.
Oh, look at the back leg. You can see it. And he tries to chase him down into the corner in the closing seconds here. There's an uppercut that comes.
He would not admit that Nova was hurt, but he says, I can't have him get drawn into a firefight. When he lets his hands...
A guy who possesses power. Joe Smith shocking upset with a first round knockout. Oh, and there is the left.
Big calm, and he's looking for the perfect shot to line up Gonzalez.
Throws the left hand and then meets him with a left hand. This time he corners him.
Gonzalez.
Personal, he just needs to behave like a professional. No, that was a personal move right there from him.
And he backs him up.
This is what 400 fights and two gold medals will get you. Look at that skill, the feint. He got Gonzalez out of position, and he...
Good work to finish out.
Big calm, and he's looking for the perfect...
opponent's right hand, because when he's...
The personal move right there from him.
But the good...
You know, the judges, they sit there and they look at
making subtle adjustments that are making things hard.
Man, a jab would serve. Used it. It'll blind. That's what the jab does. It blinds and hides. Let's go.
For your winner, by unanimous.
Tonight with body shots, overhand lefts like that, and he just stayed in control.
To the ring with him. Oh, nice counter left from Robeisy Ramirez. That first loss until later on, but it happened early in Robeisy's career, and you just see that he became...
Shot coming to the U.S. having...
There's that double left hand as Allen gets hurt and he goes backward.
Finding a home that left what Ramirez does in this situation right here.
Ooh, that left hook. Keeps fighting with his hands down, but he's just got such quick reflexes here against Ryan Lee Allen. And he punished
to America. He had a lot of freedoms working his craft. He took that, and now he doesn't want...
Nice left, and now...
Like that.
As that combination punching from...
Especially early in your career like these two guys right here, but we always try to stay away from anybody that could potentially be an opponent up the road. And it's simply because they know things about you. You know, you have bad days in the gym, and they're there with you when you have that bad day. And it could be one mistake that can cost you a knockdown.
That perilous trek across the ocean to get to the United States, and that's why he puts everything into every punch. You mentioned it, the discipline necessary levels.
Yeah, here in America, you're not forced to work. You work because you want it in the sport of boxing, and you're as dedicated as you want to be, and you're going to go as far as you dedicate yourself. So I think Ramirez got
trying to find a way to get into this fight. Been on a faster track like Shakur was to a world title, but things is now in his 7th professional fight. Trying to make up for that lost time.
This is awesome. Distance, range. We don't allow our opponents to hit us back. You're used to is trying to land a sneaky shot, and Salas told his pupil the right thing.
Teaching you the game.
There's fundamental differences between a trainer, somebody who holds the stopwatch and yells a few instructions, and a teacher, somebody who tells you what the right hook that he's developed, but it's also going to pile up points when he wants to rest. If he ever gets in trouble, it'll get him out of trouble. That's an essential for his development.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Ramirez was looking.
And Allen is having some good moments inside. Dismiss him like, oh, he's no good. I understand everybody starts it. He's in these gyms. That's where he kind of made his name, you know, sparring tough guys. And he could pack it in because he's taking a decent amount of punishment, but he keeps fighting hard. And for that, I got a lot of respect.
Yeah, he keeps kind of poking at that left eye. And it may be just because Ramirez is targeting it with good, quick, sharp combinations with that jab. Oh, that's a nice stiff left from Ramirez.
I mean, fighters deal with all kind of stuff in the ring. You know, there may not be grotesque, good shot they get hit with, they're going down. That's not Ryan Allen. And again, for that, I respect him. And one thing on Ramirez, the punch he's missing.
And Allen out. And as we move towards tonight's main card, which will be headlined
Robeisy Ramirez. Ismael Salas, the famous Cuban trainer, said, we're working on the... Is a fighter who only had about 75 amateur fights, and here we're together. Ooh, nice counter left.
Directly in front of you, and you can unleash, and everything you throw is landing. Why don't you go for the knock?
Starts to move laterally. Oh, nice left. Ooh, dig into the body, and then another left overhand. Big right hand, and now we've got Caraballo wobbles. Big uppercut there from Caraballo.
Right here, this young man is explosive. He has hand speed. He got dynamite in both hands. If he just unleashed hands on his talent, because let me tell you, he can end this fight anytime he wants.
Salas and Robeisy.
Correct. He's, teaching him how to become a pro.
Twice as many as Ramirez, and
Good combination punching there by both fighters.
yep, Valdez getting that right hand through as well. Comes around the guard with the right hand.
Got to do a better job at cutting off the ring, if you ask me. That Valdez has definitely been a game fighter tonight and giving Robeisy a good fight. But then we see
Robeisy pouring it on here now at the end of round 6, looking to get that stop.
Right on the button. You see the quickness defense.
Going to set down his punches. His feet aren't quite as wide. Good double, triple left hand there.
You can see Ramirez
In the range or the rhythm anymore.
Now Ramirez taunting Ibarra, saying, come on, throw. Ramirez wants to throw those counter lefts, and he lands a swift left right to the nose of Ibarra. Now unloads 6 punches in a row and gets out of the way after a right hook lands on the button. Ibarra bounces off the ropes and lands right in the middle of a left punch. Ramirez with another straight left. Ibarra is wobbled. Ramirez a chance to go in for the kill. Ibarra's best punch. He continued to come full. It wasn't a punch thrown, but he flew back into the ropes as Ramirez feinted and now trots his way forward with 2 hooks to the body. Ramirez putting on a show now and a knockdown.
Dre, it's easy to see how much he feels like he has that comfort and that ability to potentially do that.
Oh, there's a good shot. Left hand comes in. Looking to get to work. Going to the body with the left hand, comes up top, and a second knockdown is scored. And Robeisy Ramirez.